Great, good morning. So welcome. I'm going to go ahead and get started with our gentle yoga session. So you'll want to come into a comfortable seated posture on the floor. You can use your uh, folded blanket or towel or small pillow, whatever's comfortable for you. All right. And if you're not comfortable sitting cross-legged, it is very okay to stretch out your legs if you need to. So let's just start with the hands on the knee, in the lap or on the knees, whatever feels comfortable for your shoulders. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep breath. Breathing in and out of your nose. And first, let's just notice all of the sounds in the room, around the room, the sound of your breathing. Notice your posture, lengthen from the base of the spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. And now relax down through the forehead and around your eyes. Relax your jaw. Down through the neck and throat and the shoulders. And relax down the arms to your hands, your fingers, your fingertips. Relax through the upper back, your chest, your lungs, your heart center. Down through the abdomen, through the lower back. And from your hips all the way down the legs, through the feet and the toes. And now focus on your breathing. So count to yourself the length of your inhale, count again the length of your exhale. See if you can even out your breath. All right, with your next exhale, bring your chin forward, slowly hang your head down. Bring your chest up towards your chin and just hold for a moment. And then just roll your head to one side. Let the ear hang toward the shoulder and relax your jaw. And then let your head roll around to the back. Let your head go back. And then slowly over to the other side. Good. Bring your head back down to the front. Let's do a few circles. So inhale as you roll to the back. Exhale back to the front. And just do the same number of circles to each side. All right, when you're done with your neck rolls, let your head hang down. Clasp your hands together, lay them gently on the back of your head, and just hold for a moment. And then bring your head back up to center. Put one hand on the head, the other one can rest on your leg. And just gently draw the ear toward the shoulder and hold. Good, let's do the other side. And bring your head back to center. And then you can look back and forth from side to side. Good, and then let your head come right back to center. Okay, arms by the side. Go ahead and reach out and up. Clasp your hands and gently stretch to one side. As you exhale, inhale as you come up and exhale over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's go a little bit deeper with that shoulder stretch. So I'm going to have you bring your hands to the back of your head and just open your elbows back. And you can go to either side. So inhale, as you exhale, just lean to one side, put that hand onto the mat. So the hand on the mat may be the most comfortable, or you can try to get down into the elbow, but you want to keep that opposite knee down. Okay? Look up towards the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, look forward and just reach that arm like you're stretching towards the wall, drawing that opposite hip towards the floor. And 2, 3, and 4. One more, 5. All right, turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Okay, let's switch the feet around. So you put the opposite foot in front, or if you have a leg stretched out, switch your legs. And then let's switch how we clasp the hands together. I'm right-handed. I naturally put my right thumb and finger on top. I'm going to do the opposite, the left thumb and finger on top. And then go ahead and stretch out and up and stretch back. Good. Let the hands go onto the back of your head. Open your elbows back. Inhale, as you exhale, lean to the other side. You can put your hand onto your mat, maybe get down onto that elbow, and then we're going to stretch that arm like you're reaching for the opposite wall, drawing that opposite hip down in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn the palm upward, inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. All right, so let's reach the arms out in front. Fingertips touch your shoulders. Make some nice big circles. Go ahead and bring those elbows in and back and around. Good, and let's change direction. Good. Go ahead and let your arms come back down. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Rock the feet in and out, back and forth. All right. So let's come over onto the hands and knees. You can, if you've got a hard surface under you, I recommend using your blanket or towel as a little mat for you. All right. And then just place the hands right underneath your shoulders. You've got your knees hip distance, your toes and feet relaxed. And then begin by tucking the chin in. Round your back, your shoulders, and stretch as you exhale. And then arch your back, look up and inhale. Nice deep breath, exhale. And inhale. And just move at your own pace and stretch. All right, with your next exhale, go ahead and bring your hips back to your heels or in that direction, forehead towards the mat or onto the mat, and reach all the way out through those fingertips. Get a nice stretch through the arms, the shoulders. If you go on the pads of the fingertips, right, you can get even more of a stretch and just hold. Good, we'll do a downward dog, so hands are just slightly wider than the shoulders, palms flat on the mat. You always want your palms, your fingers spread wide, middle finger pointing straight ahead. You're gonna lift up onto the hands and knees and then just press back towards your thighs. It helps to keep the knees slightly bent. The arms are nice and straight and strong, and then we can have the runner stretch here. So you're gonna bend one knee, push the opposite heel right down to that mat. Alternate your legs back and forth. Good, let your shoulders come forward, put the knees down to the mat. Sit back towards the left heel, reach over to the right and stretch. And just hold 2. And 3. And 4. One more, 5. Good, come back onto the hands and knees. Let's switch over, sit towards that right heel. Go ahead and twist over to the left and stretch. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. Good, and come back up onto the hands and knees. We'll stretch out the hips. So you're going to take your left knee forward, turn that heel in, stretch your right leg back, and then look forward as you inhale and stretch, and then exhale, come on down. And you can rest on your elbows or forearms. You can bring your forehead all the way down, whatever feels comfortable for you. And if it feels comfortable to rock just a little bit with the hips from side to side, you can do that. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. Nice, slow, deep inhale and exhale. All right, from here, hands firmly on the mat. We'll use our downward dog to transition. So you're going to take it back, okay, back into that downward dog and stretch. And let's do the other side. Shoulders forward, knees touch down. Draw that right knee all the way up. Turn the heel in. Stretch your left leg back. Inhale as you look forward. Nice deep breath. And then exhale as you come on down. Relax. And breathe. And again, if it feels good to rock the hips a little bit, you can do that to increase the stretch. All right, bring the chest up, hands firmly on the mat. Let's step it back into that downward dog and stretch. And shoulders come forward, knees down to the mat. Bring your hips right back to your heels and relax into your half tortoise again. Rock those hips gently from side to side. Good. And then go ahead and bring yourself into a kneeling posture. Let the toes curl under and sit on your heels for a moment so you can stretch out those arches. Good. And then from here, come on up to your standing posture. I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and do some standing postures. There we go. All right, just adjusting my view a little bit so I can see ya. All right, so as I mentioned, I have a new computer, so I'm trying to figure this all out with the camera. There we go. Okay, you can see me. So let's start with the feet about hip distance. Hands on your hips, knees are relaxed, they're soft. Go ahead and lean forward, roll to the back as you inhale. Exhale back to the front. I mean, this is one, if you get into the habit of doing some of these yoga poses, you can be doing them throughout the day. Right? You get up from that computer, do a little stretching in between meetings. Go ahead and change direction. Good, and come right back to center. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to fall down into that front bend. Let your head hang and just sway gently, side to side. Nice, easy stretch. Let's come down into a squat. So reach for the floor, come on down. It's a good opposite stretch, doing the front bends and the squats. Let's go back into that front bend. And then back down to a squat. Good, front bend again. Bring your chest up, hands on the hips. Inhale as you come on up and support your back with the heel of the hands right under the rib cage. So it just looks like this. All right. And gently stretch back. Good. And then right back up to standing. Draw those feet closer to each other now. So the toes will either touch or be slightly apart, arms out to the side. Inhale, reach out and up. And you're going to reach to the ceiling. Exhale, lean to one side, push out on that hip. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's come back to center. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to fold right down into that front bend. Let's do our vinyasa today. Hands on the legs, draw your chest forward. So when you do that, you flatten your back. Inhale, exhale as you fold. And then inhale, reach your arms out, come all the way up. And then exhale, the hands will come right back to your heart. So we're just going to move through that sequence following the breath. Inhale. Exhale as you fold, nice deep slow breaths. Draw the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. Reach and come all the way up. And bring the hands right back to the heart. Inhale and exhale. And just move at your own pace. Now, while we do this sequence, let's practice Nityananda, which means being in the moment. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold. Roll the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. Reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Good, and just pause for a moment. Good, and relax the arms. Okay, let's do our balance this morning. So we're gonna work on our tree posture. Hands on the hips to begin. Okay, and you're gonna shift your weight to either leg. Keep your hips forward, turn the knee to the side. So you can have the toes on the mat. You can balance in this posture. You can bring your foot up above the ankle, or you could try to bring that foot up above the knee, but don't use the knee as a ledge. So the foot's either above or below. If you're bringing it up, you have to press the thigh and the foot together. Hold that balance. Find something to stare at, to focus on. Nice, slow, easy breath. Relax your gaze. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and come on down on that side. Let's do the other side. I'm actually going to step up onto the carpet a little bit more. Shift your weight, hips forward, knee to the side. And again, you can decide where you want to place that foot. Relax your gaze. Just kind of zone out for a moment. Good, and relax. Go ahead and put that foot down. Feet about hip distance. Let's hang for a moment after doing that tree pose. And just sway gently from side to side. Relax your belly. Letting go of all tension down your spine. Good, bend the knees, reach to the floor. Let's do another squat. So go ahead and come on down. Good, and then go ahead and sit onto the floor. We're going to do some floor exercises today. So go ahead and bring yourself right on down to the floor. All right. Once you're on the floor, stretch your legs out, your feet in and out a couple of times. So let's start with the cradle pose. So you're going to bring that foot up into your elbow, wrap the other arm around, and just rock that leg gently from side to side. Sit up nice and tall, back and forth. And then stop the rocking movement. You can pull that leg in and hold. And then let's place the foot right across the thigh. Go ahead and bounce your knee a few times. Good. Take this bent leg. Let's cross it over the straight one. You can leave this bottom leg straight, or you can tuck that bottom leg under. Ideally, you have one knee on top of the other, but it's okay if it's a little more open. Like this, you're going to get a really good stretch. So lean forward and just hold. Just kind of soften into it. So when you're moving into these postures, use your breath. So you take a nice slow inhale, and then as you exhale, try to let everything relax. Your jaws relax, your shoulders are relaxed, and you just kind of melt or soften into the pose. Good, and then you can bring yourself right back up under the legs, stretch them out. Rock the feet a few times, and then let's do the other side. So you're gonna wrap that leg up, rock the leg back and forth, just cradle it. And then stop the rocky movement, pull that leg in and hold. Good, let's place the foot right across the upper thigh, bounce your knee a few times. All right, take this bent leg, cross it over the straight one. You can also tuck that bottom leg under, nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, lean forward. And just go nice and slow, working with your exhale. All right, go ahead and bring yourself up. Let's undo those legs, stretch them out, rock your feet in and out. Okay, open both legs out and sit up nice and tall. Now, if you find that you fall back a little bit in this pose, use your folded towel or blanket and just place it right underneath your hips. So you'll sit up on that blanket, okay? And that'll lift your hips up a little bit. Okay, so you can do either arm, either side. You're gonna reach over to one leg. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, stretch out with that other arm. Like you're reaching for the wall. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm go down. Let's do the other side. So you're gonna reach up. Inhale, as you exhale, stretch out towards the wall. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and reach and relax. All right, we're gonna stretch forward. So go ahead and lean forward into the stretch. Now this pose, this can be a tight stretch. So moving a little bit, like from one leg over to the other, might help you to relax into the pose a little bit. And you're just gradually bringing the chest forward. Just take your time. Good, and let's come back to center. Go ahead and bring your chest up, right? We're gonna help the feet in, bring the soles of the feet together and bounce your knees. And now lean forward. This is called our butterfly pose. So lean forward into the stretch and just hold. If you want to rest your arms on your legs, kind of press down a little bit, you can do that. Back to the breathing. If your jaw tenses up in this pose, relax your jaw. Good. Bring your head back up. Bring the knees in. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your feet in and out. Back and forth. Good. Okay. Let me grab forgot my time, my phone up here, so I need to know what time we're at. Okay, cool. So let's do this. let's come on to like this. Let's turn on your mat. Let's do a little work on the stomach area and on the lower back. So first we're going to start with the knees bent. Place your hands behind you just like this, okay? And you're going to lift your knees up off the floor, and I'm going to have you extend one and then the other, just like this. 2, sit nice and tall. 3, like there's a string attached to your chest, drawing you up towards the ceiling, back and forth. Good, and one more on each side. Good, go ahead and stretch your legs out, stretch forward, and relax. Good, now, so we did that with some movement, now we're just gonna hold it. So we're gonna come up like this, but this time, you're gonna clasp your hands underneath your legs and lift your toes and feet up off the floor and hold. Now, this might be enough of a stretch for you, that's great. You can stay right here, okay? Or you can raise your feet a little bit higher. And again, you don't want to fall into the stretch. You want to keep that chest lifted nice and tall. And if you feel like you want to go a little further, you can reach or just let go with your arms, reach out and hold. And breathe. Let's do one more breath. Good, and relax. You're going to really feel that in your hip flexors. So go ahead and stretch forward. Stretch it out. Good, and then come up. And now I'm going to have you go onto your back. So go ahead and bring yourself down. And just draw the knees in for a moment so you can relax that back. And you can clasp your hands across your legs and rock a little bit. Take a deep breath here. Okay, after doing that posture, you're going to put your feet on the mat, hip distance, knees by the side. I want you to lift your hips up into a nice bridge pose. So go ahead and come on up. And then inhale as you exhale, come back down. And go ahead and draw the knees into your chest. One more time, bridge posture. Feet on the mat, hip distance. Go ahead and lift your hips up. Hold. Good, and relax. Roll down slowly. Go ahead and draw the knees back up into your chest. Okay, so with the next posture, I want you to extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Okay, and what we're going to do, this is like it's called the scissors. You're going to open your legs and then cross them and open them and cross them. And you decide how wide you want to go with your legs. And just nice and slow, open and cross, open and cross. And you can flex your toes if you like. We're just going to do this a few more times. Nice and easy. And again, you get to decide how wide you want to make your legs or open the legs back and forth. Good. We'll do one more time. And I want you to relax. Bring the knees in. Let's do a bridge pose, feet on the mat. Go ahead and lift your hips. So all these postures are good for toning up the core, the stomach area, the lower back. You're going to feel it in your hips and pelvis. Go ahead and come on down. And let's draw those knees in again. Okay, next one that we're going to do is the twist. And you're on your back. I want you to open your arms out. Okay, knees are tucked in. Try to keep the knees and feet together if you can. And I want you to lower the legs to the left. So first, we're just going to start by letting you put your knees and feet all the way down to the floor. Turn your head, look out towards your right hand, and just stretch. And you can take your left hand, place on the knees, and gently draw down. So take a nice deep breath here. Good, and then the knees will come up. And as you exhale, you're going to go over to the other side. And again, look out towards that opposite hand and stretch. You can draw the knees down if you like. Breathe. Good, and now bring your knees to center. So now you're going to try to keep the knees together. You're going to lower the legs to the left an inch from the floor. Look out towards your right hand and exhale. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale as you come up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back and forth. Nice, easy twist. Good. One more time to each side. Back to the left. And then to the right. Good. And let your knees come back to center. Pull those legs in. Okay, so feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Let's do a stretch for our hips, buttocks. You're going to lay that right ankle right across your left knee. Go ahead and draw the legs in, and you're going to put your right hand through the legs. So you can clasp behind that left leg or across that left shin, and then just gently draw those legs in towards you to increase the stretch. If it feels good to rock just a little bit from side to side, you can do that. Just increasing that stretch by drawing that leg in. You'll feel this all the way down into the hips and buttocks. Good. All right, let's undo the legs. We're going to do the other side. So the left ankle laid across your right knee. Draw the legs in. You're going to put your left hand through the legs. Clasp your hands on this right leg and gently draw it in. Rock a little bit if that feels good for you. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Relax any tension in the face. Relax your jaw, neck and throat and the shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. Good. And relax. Go ahead and stretch your legs all the way down onto the mat. Reach your arms over your head like you're stretching from one side of the room to the other. And stretch. Good. And then go ahead and relax down onto the mat. Just leave your arms by your side. Rock the feet in and out a few times. And we are going to do a relaxation. So go ahead and get comfortable on the floor. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. And just allow that floor to support your body. There's no effort, right? So begin at the top of your head. And start by bringing your awareness to the point right between your eyebrows. Imagine at this point a blue ball of light. And this light represents the life force energy, pranic energy, chi energy. Imagine that blue ball of light moves down to the base of your throat. It's very healing, relaxing. See that blue ball of light move to the inside of your right shoulder. Everything is healed and touched by that light as it moves down to your right elbow. That blue ball of light moves down to your right wrist. The tip of your right thumb. The tip of your first finger. The middle finger. The ring finger. The small finger. The blue ball of light is at your right wrist. It moves up the arm to your right elbow. all the way up to the right shoulder. See that blue ball of light at the base of your throat. And now over to the left shoulder. That healing blue light moves down to the left elbow. And down to your left wrist. See that blue ball of light at the tip of your left thumb and the first finger, your middle finger, ring finger, small finger. The blue ball of light is at your left wrist. It moves up to the left elbow. And now up to your left shoulder. See that blue ball of light back to the base of your throat, and it moves down to your heart center. That blue ball moves over to your right lung and chest, back to your heart center, and over to the left lung and chest, and back to your heart center. See that blue ball of light at the navel center, your pelvis. And now imagine that blue light on the inside of your right hip. That healing light moves down to your right knee, down the leg to the right ankle. And see that blue light at the tip of your big right toe, the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, your small toe. The blue ball of light is at your right ankle. It moves up the leg to your right knee, your right hip, and back to your pelvis, over to the left hip. That blue ball of light moves down to your left knee, all the way down the leg to your left ankle. And see that blue ball of light at the tip of your big left toe and the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, small toe. The blue ball of light is at your left ankle. It moves up the leg to your left knee, and now to your left hip. And see that blue ball of light now at your pelvis. And the navel center. And the heart center. The blue ball of light is at the base of your throat. And the point between your eyebrows. And now your whole body is filled with that blue healing light. And now slowly take a deep breath and start to bring your awareness back by moving your fingers and your toes. And as you come out of your relaxation, you can stretch, draw the knees into your chest and relax your back. And then just roll to your side. Rest on your side for just a moment. And then you can bring yourself up to a comfortable seated posture. All right. Let's bring the hands to the heart and we'll close this portion of the class, your Hatha Yoga. It's always nice to set an intention for your day. What kind of day would you like to have? I like to say, I'm so happy and grateful that this day is just easy, or it's happy, or it's peaceful, or whatever kind of day you want to have, or how you want to feel. Right? I am so supported. Good. And then eyes are open. Namaste. All right. If you are going about your day, I want to wish you a great day. And if you want to stay and you'd like to meditate for the next, 10 or 15 minutes, feel free to stay. All right. So for the meditation, you do want to have, something comfortable to sit on. It could be some pillows. It could be a folded blanket, whatever you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and just turn off the recording so that when we are meditating, it's not disruptive. Oh, did I not record? Oh, well, I guess I don't have to turn off the recording then. Sorry, everyone. So I do record these normally, and they're on YouTube under Candace Rose Yoga, but it looks like I forgot to record today. Oh no, I'm recording. Good. There you go. Pause.